They said it was impossible. They said,
you can't put together the most elite team of comic book reviewers on the planet and do, a podcast or something like that?
Despite all that, today we can proudly announce. Yeah, they were right. We couldn't do it. So instead, we brought you the most vile, ignorant, unprofessional group of comic book enthusiasts we could find. This is Panel to Panel, the Game Rage Magazine comic podcast.
That was a little fast. Welcome all to the newest episode of Panel to Panel. My name is Josh. I'm here today with good buddy Adam.
Come one, come some.
Come many. Just come. Who cares? Oh my God, how the fuck you're gonna make me come? Today we're gonna be talking about Daredevil. Thank fucking God that shitty artist has been ousted temporarily until they bring him back to cover again. But Jesus Christ, man, that was a harsh several issues of watching.
It was a hard read.
It was. But now we're back with the good art, and that makes things more enjoyable with Daredevil number 11.
The good shit.
Anyways, before we get into that, if you want to listen to more of our stuff, you can go to YouTube, Game Rage Magazine there. You can see all the podcasts. Also, if you want to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram and go listen to the All Gas No Trash podcast. And also follow Frank at anime_syndicate_podcast on Instagram and go listen to Anime Syndicate. All right. Let's just get straight into the fucking
Daredevil number...
That's the wrong one.
Number 11 with the good shit, Marco Cicchetto. Thank fuck. The good times are here again. The good times are here again. Through Hell, Part 1. Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah. Man, look at this. The people actually look like people, and they look like how they should look.
Yeah.
They're not all muddled and fucking look like they're taken from the worst possible
three
angle.
different people.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Extremities look like anatomically correct.
Yeah. Oh, man. This is so great. Anyways, we basically open up with some lady about to get her ass beat by some dude who's
domestic violence.
Yeah, clearly, this guy's on some sort of drugs, and he's accusing her of going over to Billy's house. Man, you know what's funny? I always use like the example of Billy. Like whenever I'm talking about like some jack off, I go, "Oh, Billy said this" or whatever. And he's like, "You went over to Billy's house, god damn it!" Like that was pretty funny.
I can't tell if that's makeup or that's a bruised eye.
Oh yeah, I don't know either. But either way, it still looks better than the other shit.
Yeah.
So then he's trying to say he's gonna kill her. He's like, "Fuck you." He's like trying to pound in the door. And who do we see come through the goddamn window? We see the Daredevil.
None other than Daredevil himself.
DD. He rolls up behind this dude and he fucking puts his ass in a rear naked choke. And this guy, man, is like, obviously the look of pure and utter terror on his face because you had no idea there was someone behind you, and then now they're choking you. So they're fucking fighting. They bust out into the hallway, and Daredevil does not look like Daredevil. This is some other asshole.
Yeah, some guy with a goatee and not melanin deficient like old boy Matt Murdock.
True.
And the poverty D with the
he's
graffiti.
just like spray painted on there. Like, man, that is pretty bad. And he says the cops show up and he's like, "Oh, it's okay. I won't put up a fight. I just wanted to." And then the cops are like, "Hey, you son of a bitch." They're like, "You need help." And they're gonna beat this guy's ass. So we get into, man, Elektra looks so much better than
Yeah, she does.
Like
It's night and day, dude.
it is night and day, man. Basically, Elektra. We get to Elektra straddling fucking Matt Murdock. Fucking. Basically, he's explaining that Elektra is his ninja ex-girlfriend, and basically,
This is like some of the absurdity of comics when you get to say my ninja ex-girlfriend. Oh yeah, and then that time that I traveled back in time or some bullshit. And
Yeah.
what he says here is that she used to know me in both ways. She knew me as Matt Murdock and she knew me as Daredevil. Now she knows me as two different people, and she only remembers two different exes now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it that way.
yeah, I want to keep it that way. And so she says, "How do you?" Speaking of whatever, she says anyone can see it, and then she says, "Speaking of, how do you see through this fucking thing?" And he's like, he just fucking throws her off, and he says, "I trained with Stick just like you, Elektra, so you know, sight is overrated." And then he's like, "Fuck, does she know that I'm blind? What the fuck is going on here?" And then he says, "What are you doing here?" And she says, "Yo, you're gonna die, motherfucker." Man, God, dude, this is just so good, man.
It is, man.
God damn it, it's so good.
Yeah.
And he says, "That's rich coming from you." And she says, "You're gonna die." And then they just the fighting, man, like the fucking punches, the blocking, everything is just drawn so perfectly,
He gets
man.
he gets a knee to the gut.
Right into the belly button, man. Like, and then she says, "You've grown soft. You've clearly decided to stop being Daredevil, which is fine. Daredevil was stupid." I like how she just shits on his fucking whole persona, man. That was great. But you're also clearly still trying to save people by putting yourself in harm's way. Stick trained us. I don't know who the fuck Stick is. I'm assuming it's like their fucking sensei or some
That's
shit.
their mentor figure, yeah.
Stick trained us. He trained us well, but you've forgotten his teachings. So, and then she says like Daredevil in air quotes or whatever you want to call yourself now. And then she's like jumping off the fucking back of the building. "I'm now your Stick."
Ever acrobatically.
Yeah, man. And now she's going to be fucking training his ass to bring him back to the old ways of whooping ass and having no conscience about it and not giving a fuck with all this Catholic guilt.
Yep.
So, we go into the Libris crime family. I don't know what this is. Her office or whatever.
Yep.
And man, dude, this fucking guy, man. The husband. What the fuck's his name? I don't remember. Thomas, right? Oh, is that his name? Thomas? Yeah. He's like, "Come on, Ma, you're killing me here. Come on, you want to come in the full-blooded Italians, And she basically says, like, "Listen, I'm not killing you. I'm saving you, motherfucker." Like, this is the owl making his moves, and I'm taking us out of the target picture right now. And he says, God damn it, Ma, we can't just hide him. We need to do something." And this fucking, I don't know who, this guy's like her new bodyguard or some shit.
I think it's the guy that got shot, no?
No, I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's somebody different. Because his name's Luca. I don't know.
What was the tall asshole that got shot? It was the brother-in-law, right? That was his
but
brother.
that was his brother-in-law, but like that's not this guy, I don't think. I don't know. But anyways, he says, "Whoa there, buddy," and then he's like, "Yo, get your fucking hands off me, man." And so basically, this dude fucking boots his ass out, and we get to Mindy. Man, now I know why Daredevil fucked her. Like, because look at how attractive she looks in this goddamn fucking panel as opposed to what she looked like before.
Yeah, it's a major upgrade. Now we can actually make out what she
It's supposed to look like. And so basically, she's yelling at the husband saying like, "You fucking got us into this mess. You told me the one thing that you were going to do when we got married was you'd make us safe. And fuck you, because now we're not. And now we can't even be in our home. I'm trapped in this prison. I'm going to go fuck off and fuck around and find out. Like, go fuck yourself. Me and the kid are going to go and you'll never be able to find us."
And this was after the fact that the husband had saved the library.
Yeah.
And now it's that's out the window. It doesn't even matter. She's
how quickly she forgets. And so then we cut from that to Cole North and some fucking other asshole sitting in a car.
Because his partner's fucking dead, so he got a new one, a fat cheeseburger eating Rico Suave looking mother. No, just kidding.
No, he looks like Fat Thor kind of a little bit, like, you know, from the the Avengers or whatever.
It'd be cool if his Cole North is like a fat shaming person. He's like, whatever the guy's name is, it could be Fat Neil or whatever. He's like, shut up, Fat Neil.
Oh, dude, man, you get Cole North, you get Bobby Lashley to play Cole North, and he's basically Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
He just always, and his partner is fucking Neil Fack.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Shut up, Fat Neil.
shut up, Fat Neil, you son of a bitch. He's like, you're too fat. You need to go fucking do something. Go work out instead of eating cheeseburgers. Oh, that would be, dude, man, that buddy cop movie, I'd watch that. Anyways, so basically they're talking shit about how, oh, you couldn't identify the guy. Oh, well, yeah, now all our other buddies got fucked up. Meanwhile, he can't tell him, like, hey, asshole, they were all trying to fucking kill me. So, what have you. So then he basically goes on to say about how he's ashamed at not being able to, like, he lied or whatever. He can't do the right thing, which is, you know, he should have done the right thing. He's like, I got saved by Daredevil and, like, fuck, man. So now they're doing this fake little, like, robbery sting, and they're trying to catch Spider-Man. And I don't know. I mean, you can't catch fucking Spider-Man. Like, come on. But they're giving it a good go. And it's funny because, dude, Spider-Man's fucking hilarious because he's like, oh, a classic mugging. Oh, man, it's nice to know in this world filled with cyber crimes, people still make the time for traditional fucking crime. And then he's like, as he gets down there, and then all of a sudden they all pull out all three of the people, the person who's getting mugged and the two muggers all pull out guns and start putting them in fucking Spider-Man. He's like, hey, this isn't some sort of an intervention, is it? And then Cole North yells, now, and then the SWAT team busts out from a van. And he's like, and then Spider-Man says, like, sure, maybe I'm addicted to saving lives, but seriously, guys, I got this under control. And they try to shoot this, like, net at him, and he just fucking acrobatically flips over it, and he's like, yeah, I'm good, I got this. And then so he slams the doors shut with his webs, and then he shoots all their fucking guns with his webs and shit. And he says, oh, wait a minute, I know you. You're Cole North, buddy. I know about you. You know what, man? He's like, why don't you come with me? Let's go find us a nice little quiet spot we can talk.
Yeah.
And so then
I just want to quickly interrupt. So Marco Cicchetto is now the artist for, it's not the main universe, but it's the new anointed ultimate universe that Jonathan Hickman gave rebirth to. And I'm thinking, fucking A, dude. They had Marco Cicchetto drawing up Spider-Man and Daredevil. It's like, this motherfucker was born to draw Spider-Man.
I mean, dude, Spider-Man looks great in this. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he looks so good. So yeah, you're right. He was born to fucking draw Spider-Man. So then we, after that, he fucks off with Cole North in a web, I don't know, like a spider web fucking trap, and he takes him off. And we cut back to Daredevil going back to that, this is that same shop from earlier in the issues, right? Like earlier in the stories. Is this that same shop?
Yeah, I think he's passed by there a couple times before to get like an apple or some bullshit.
Yeah. And so basically, I didn't actually know what this old black guy looked like until now because they drew him so shitty in the previous iterations.
Yep.
But
Actually looks like a human being now.
actually looks like a person. So then he basically says that Matt Murdock is saying that basically like, oh, I told Elektra to fuck off with this helping me nonsense. And he's like, fuck, man, she could be following me. Like he's like looking around. He's like, oh man, she could be fucking sneaking behind him and fucking stalking me. And he's checking up on that Joey kid, which is the brother of the guy that he killed, that Matt Murdock killed as Daredevil.
Yeah, and Foggy Nelson helped him out with getting him out, and now he's on the up and up with getting a job at the farmers or the grocery store, supermarket, whatever that this guy works at or owns. I think.
Yeah, and so basically, his mom is basically the one taking him to his job. So right, because this is his mom, and so then Daredevil's like, oh man, he's like, god damn it, like he's like, fucking now all of them are coming out the woodworks here, and so he's just like, hey, listen, she's just like, I want to thank you for helping my boy. And he's like in his head, he's like, well, considering I killed the other one,
Yeah.
I guess this is probably the least I could do.
This is the least I could do.
And so then he's like, here, hey, here's my number. If you need anything like advice or, any extra money, you need help, anything moving around the houses, like covering up your things, like let me know. I'll help you out. And she's like, why are you doing this? You're a parole officer. You must meet dozens of. He's like, I know. I just want to help. And then, right. So then we cut to the airport. Well, we cut to a foggy area. They open up. There's these Secret Service agent-looking motherfuckers that open up the back of this BMW trunk.
It's an airport.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to give that away yet.
It.
But he says, and you see Owlsley fucking in the trunk, fucking mascara running, fucking just like.
Dude, he's got a weird skin color to him. He looks.
You know what's crazy is this truly. I don't know what signifies, but like before when they were showing him in the previous issues, right? He just looked whatever. Now, like, he looks like a proper villain. They drew him like a proper villain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, so they pull him out, and the fucking dude, this dude pulls him out smiling and just fucking punches him right across the face. And he's like, and so you see that they're at this airport, and you see Fisk in the background. Cooper, quit doing that, you fucker. And so then Owlsley's saying, like, man, what the fuck, dude? You got your goons coming to haul my ass out of bed. What the fuck is this, man? Why are we at like basically an airport? And Fisk just tells him like, shut the fuck up. Like, you've been given the gift of speech again, Owlsley, but it's a precarious gift. We're here because I enjoy airports. No pesky drones, unlimited possibilities. Plus, I'd like to send you on a nice little trip. And Owlsley's like, man, what the fuck you, buddy? What do you mean? Like, is this because of this Libris shit? And he's like, yes, this is because of the Libris shit. I gave you everyone an order to respect the boundaries between you and your bosses, the fellow bosses. You've been drug running in Hell's Kitchen. You ordered hit on Izzy Libris. This is the exact opposite of what I asked you to do. Normally, I would just kill you, but I'm feeling a bit magnanimous today. You will get on my jet. You will go to my private island for a nice vacation, and you will think about what you've done while my men re-educate your organization and deliver reparations to the Libris family. Understood? And then Owlsley's just like looking deranged and shit, and he's like,
suck my ass.
Suck my ass. No, go fuck yourself. And he says, excuse me? You heard me. I ain't going anywhere. You're out of the game, Wilson. Only blood you taste these days is on your plate in fancy restaurants. In fact, a little birdie told me that you've got a dinner invite coming up, yeah? Heard the Stromans, the Braun Stromans are coming in. I don't know.
Stromwins.
Oh, Stromwins. Stromwins. Yeah, it's a W. The Stromwins would even be there. Most powerful family in America. Wow. And then you see him fucking cutting his little fucking thing.
Man, he's grisly, gruesome. He's fucking ugly as sin, dude.
Yep, villainous. He says, seems to me that you have plans, Fisk. Plans that could get derailed if your shit gets dragged into the light. And then he just fucking cuts one of the bodyguard's throats open with his fucking nails. Just reaches out, cuts his ass open. This blood splatter they did was fucking great. Looks amazing. And then he just like bounds off. Like he just jumps like 300 feet in the air. He does this like Peter Pan pose and he's like flying in the wind. And he says, that's why they call me Owlsley, because I can fly. Ah! And he says, so maybe you should start playing it safe, Mr. Mayor. And then we hear of another voice, which is Spider-Man. And he says, man, what a glorious sight.
Dude, it is rather funny to see a man that is I think he can't fly. He can glide. I don't even know how he got up that high. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But man, what a fucking life to be a crime boss and to see some asshole that's like the embodiment of an owl just take flight, and he's just like, man, fuck my life.
Oh man. So then we cut to Spider-Man sitting on the roof. Cole North is tied up with webs to the fucking top of an air conditioning unit at the top of this building. And Spider-Man goes on to say, I'm usually in bed by now, snug as a bug. Well, spider. Tighter than a spider? Nah, that doesn't really make sense. And Cole's just like, dude, what the fuck are we doing here? And he says, you've been watching the sunrise for an hour, almost an hour. I've been doing mental paperwork on all your new charges of kidnapping and whatnot. And he says, oh, please. You wasted my time with a fake mugging, shot a net at me, pointed guns. This is nothing. Besides, you're not a kid. This is man napping. He's like, it's all jokes, isn't it? You think you're above all this. You and your pals above the law. And then Spider-Man, man, just, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do. Happy now? What kind of laws are there about a guy who can throw cars and jump over buildings and save thousands of people but needs to wear a mask to keep his loved ones safe, huh? This whole deal, there is no fucking rule book. Look, I get it. You swore an oath. Well, so did I. So did all of us. And sometimes we fuck up, all right? Like your previous punching bag Daredevil. But guess what? We handle it. We solve it. All of us want to keep saving lives, so we figure it out. Daredevil fucked up. I made sure he went away to get his head on straight. He may never come back, but I sure as hell won't let him rot in prison under Mayor Fisk. He's a hero. So North tells him, so a guy in a mask that can jump a little higher, punch a little harder, and he gets away with murder? Who's making that call? And then Daredevil says, don't you slippery slope me, the guy who sticks to walls, you know. You know what I'm saying. You need to stop thinking about legal and illegal and start thinking about right and wrong. We've been up here for almost an hour. You know what happens at the hour mark? My webbing dissolves. So you have a choice. You want to save lives or uphold the law? And then Cold North is like, he just pulls his gun and he's like sitting there and he's just like, fuck it. He's just like, kind of just has his gun pointed down.
Yeah, technically the only reason he got away was because Daredevil was, well, the weird do-rag, t-shirt do-rag Daredevil is the reason that he got away with the cop situation that happened at the police department. Because if he wasn't the fall guy, they would have fucking killed his ass. And he technically lied and is still alive because of it. So it's not like he's any better than fucking Spider-Man operating above the fucking law because he fucking lied under oath.
Yeah, true story. And I think that is a good analogy that Spider-Man makes, or not analogy, but a good statement about you got to stop looking at this shit as illegal and legal and looking at right and wrong.
Like what is going to do the most good,
right?
Even if it is outside the perimeters of the law.
If it's illegal, but is it the right thing to do? Like that's kind of what superheroes are embodiment of, right?
Yeah, and even Daredevil fits in that. Fits the bill for that.
Even though he's a Catholic asshole, he still fits in that bill. Right, you know? So what's funny, I love this fucking exchange right here. We cut to Foggy and Matt Murdock walking on the streets, and he says, "Man, offering money to her." He says, "I wasn't Foggy. I just want to help Foggy." And he says, "No, you want to assuage your Catholic guilt." Oh my God, that's so true. That is so true, man.
It's not assuage.
Assuage.
Assuage. Assuage. How do you pronounce that?
I don't know. I'm an idiot.
Assuage.
Assuage. Anyway.
Continue.
So he goes on to say that, and what happens? Old Matt Murdock gets a phone call. I will say this too. I do think the coloring is a lot better in this as well. Like the colors.
Oh yeah, man. The fucking hair,
dude,
the
his
glasses.
his hair, man, is so ginger, and I fucking love it because I'm ginger. So
it is a swage.
Swage. That's what I said.
Man, I must have dyslexia because I was like, oh yeah, Assuage.
Assuage Ventress. Anyways, so who does he get a call from? He gets a call from old Mindy fucking the hooker rat, the hood rat Libris.
Mindy Libris.
Oh, I need you. I don't want to need you, but I'm losing my mind here, Matt. Every decision feels like it's being made for me, and I want to make a decision, even if it's to spend an afternoon in bed with you. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm busy, bitch. I got shit to take care of. Yeah. I mean, I'm the big bad booty Daredevil.
I'm the big bad man. I'm the big bad booty Daredevil. So she says, Matt Murdock tells her, like, I get it. Like, I feel the same way, but this isn't right. You're married. It's a decision, but it's a bad one. And then she says, I don't care. I love my husband, but I'm in a prison. And he says, let me help you. Let me help you. I can. And then she says, I don't need some white knight, Matt. I'll save myself. I just want a moment to ourselves. And then he's like, he puts the phone away, and then he's like, 2 blocks away. Someone's in trouble. Multiple voices. Cops. but they're not the ones in trouble. The one in trouble. And then she's like, and then you just hear, Matt, are you still there? Oh, fuck, you're gonna make me come. And he says, the one in trouble is Daredevil. And we cut to the abandoned, fucked house apartment, and you got this Daredevil. You have this...
from the start of the issue.
Yeah, from the start of the issue. All the pigs are there, and they're like, oh, we're gonna fuck this dude up. And then that's how the issue ends. And then we get the cover of the next issue is the white hat Daredevil.
White do-rag t-shirt.
Yeah, with this fucking the Shawn Michaels versus the Undertaker version of Daredevil. And he fucking has, well, I mean, literally, he probably would wear that outfit that Shawn Michaels wore when he fought the all white with the crosses and shit. Like, that would probably be perfect for him to wear.
Yeah, he's got his fucking Silat sticks or Silat.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got like fucking I don't know. Are they attached? I don't know.
It's the rope in between when he when he swings. He's kind of got like the same function as Spider-Man, where it allows him to swing through the city and shit.
Yeah, and he's using those to beat the shit out of cops, is what it looks like at the beginning of this episode, man. I love seeing that. It's great. My favorite. All right. Police brutality, but the police are being brutalized.
Yeah, because it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. Indeed.
Man, my favorite part about this issue is we had this cool speech about Spider-Man talking about right and wrong, and then you have Matt Murdock possibly going to be fucking someone's spouse.
Again.
Someone's wife.
He already did. This would just be round 2 or 3
Yeah,
or whatever
round 2
we're
or
on.
3. So... talking about morality, and this motherfucker is thinking about getting some fucking poon
from a fucking married lady, literally breaking a commandment, coveting his neighbor's wife. Man, what the fuck, Daredevil?
But it's okay because Spider-Man explained it. As long as he does right,
then it's okay. It's all forgiven. All forgiven. As long as it's the right thing to do.
Oh man, this fucking comic, dude. It's such a good time because, god damn it, Daredevil's such a hypocrite, dude. He's such a bitch. I'm glad Elektra is back to set his ass straight.
Yeah, I hope she beats the shit out of him throughout the episode.
His ass,
the issues, man. I hope so. Anyways, another great issue of Daredevil. Now that what's his name's back, Marco Cicchetto.
Yes.
This is going to be. Hopefully, this will last 10 issues.
Oh my god, dude! Elektra looked too fine in this fucking issue.
Too fine. Whew.
Yeah.
Anyways,
smoke show. And then she could murder people. So that's also hot.
Even hotter.
Yeah. And she also hates Daredevil. I hate Daredevil.
Yeah, I hate Daredevil too. Fuck that guy. So I'm reading this to hopefully Daredevil dies in the end. That would be great. That would be the ideal circumstance for me. Anyways, if you want to listen to more of our stuff, you can go to YouTube at Game Rage Magazine. Follow us on there. Like, comment, subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official. And if you want to follow Frank, you can follow him at anime_syndicate_podcast. That's it for us. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
That was Panel to Panel, the Game Rage Magazine comic book podcast. Thanks for listening. If you want to know more and follow along, go to Instagram and TikTok. Follow at Game Rage Magazine. If you want to follow on Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Tune in next time.